Right, it is that time of day again. Let's get our muscles all warmed up and follow Emma and Richie as they show us these two great stretches.
So today we're going to be looking at some stretches. The stretches are going to be for our lower body, and our first stretch will be the hamstring stretch. So in a seated position, what I want you to do is to come to the front part of the chair, take one leg out nice and straight, place both hands on the bent leg, and then you lean forward from your hips, taking your chest down towards your feet. You'll notice that Emma's spine is in a nice neutral position, and we're leaning forward until you can feel a point of mild discomfort. Yeah, the stretches shouldn't hurt, but you should be able to feel them. Otherwise, it won't actually do anything. Once you've done that side, we're bringing that foot back, swap sides, leaning forward from the hips, holding for 10 to 15 seconds. If you're in a standing position, we can do that exercise as well. This time what we would do is standing, feet hip width apart, take one foot out in front, bend your other leg, place your hands on your thighs and stick your bum out. Holding for 10 to 15 seconds before we come out, and then we swap sides onto the other leg. And once you've done both legs, just relax. These exercises are really important because they help lengthen our muscles, and we should be trying to do them regular throughout the day.
So our next stretch is an inner thigh stretch. So we can do this in a standing position or a seated position. So in standing, first we're going to take a nice wide stance. We're going to turn one leg out so the toes are facing away from the body, and then we're going to lean into that front leg. So in this position we should be feeling a nice stretch on the inner thighs. We want to be lengthening up through the crown of the head as we do this. Again, if you're feeling a little bit unbalanced, make sure you're standing next to a chair or in front of a kitchen bench. Once you've held this position for 10 to 15 seconds, we're going to return up to the centre and we're going to change sides. So a nice wide stance, turning one leg out and then leaning into that front leg. Again, up nice and tall through the crown of the head, holding for 10 to 15 seconds before returning back to that centre position. So if we're in a seated position, we're going to think about the sit bones, so sitting even on both sit bones, lengthening up through the crown of the head, just placing the hands on the inner thighs, and we're going to push the legs open, allowing the feet just to roll out, and then we're going to hold this stretch for 10 to 15 seconds. Again, just natural breath. And then we're going to allow the legs to close back and relax. So stretching is really important, and we should try and stretch every day. By stretching our muscles, it helps mobility, it helps decrease pain, and it helps to carry out everyday tasks with more ease. Other ways we can stretch is to do yoga or Pilates.
And if you'd like to give some more exercises a go, you can visit the website of Gateshead Older People's Assembly, or you can give them a call.